wins, baby. 2. Lions and Pistons today. Let's go. You damn right I'm pumped. Boy, what a weekend. What a weekend. Dilly dilly, damn it. Bro. Oh, man, it feels so good to drink one to victories. We are in rebuilds with both of my teams, man. These don't come around too often. Lions beat the Cardinals today. Pistons beat the Heat today. What? If I'd have told you that yesterday, you probably would have slapped the heck out of me, man. Like, what's wrong with you, King? Oh, man. Boy, let's talk about it. I feel so good right now. I really do, man. I really, really feel good right now. I'll definitely be streaming after this video. Wow. Pistons win 100-90 versus the Heat tonight, man. Break the losing streak. Oh. A lot of things can be, I can say almost say silenced tonight about some of the things going on with this team. First and foremost, Headband Deke. Headband Deke showed up again today. Saddiq Bey with the headband was absolutely amazing once again today. And just like he said himself, he worked hard to get himself out of that slump and out of the funk that he was in. He worked himself out of it. Attacked the basket. He just attacked the basket constantly tonight. You know what I'm saying? So that opened up shots for him. Obviously, they decided to give Cade his toughest defensive night ever tonight. They were doubling and tripling this man, and for him to be a rookie and have that type of respect already, I'm in awe. I love it. He had a really, really tough night tonight, but it came to the sounds of a victory. So I ain't got nothing to say about it. Cade is going to be Cade. He's going to be great, man. He's going to be great. And if he's demanding this type of things already, it's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So his brothers came and stepped in for him today, even through all the tribulation, the foul trouble. The rest was horrible today. They were terrible today. And the Pistons withstood it. And this is the first time I've seen the Pistons go from end to end and score the basketball. The third quarter, they gave you 33 in the third quarter. The Pistons did that. And then turn around and give you 21 in the fourth quarter, man. The Pistons went in for the first game of the season where I seen them go end to end. I love it. I love it. Foul trouble today, man. Plus the bad calls. Everybody, your whole starting lineup are all plus in the plus 9. Saddiq Bey, plus 18. Isaiah Stewart, plus 14. Cade Cunningham only had 4 points, still, plus 4. Killian Hayes, plus 9. Diallo, plus 16. What? What? Man. Let's talk about it, man. I guess I'll go player by player, make it easier. Now I'm trying to settle down a little bit. Saddiq Bey, obviously the player of the game. 26 points from Saddiq Bey, 4 rebounds, man. 7 for 13 from the floor, man. 3 for 6 from 3, 9 for 10 from the free throw line. That is the work that I'm talking about he put in today. He worked himself from the inside out, and I absolutely loved it, man. Even though we got a show on for Corey Joseph today, I have no problems. We won. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I got an opportunity to see Trey Lyles get a block today. When does that happen? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, first half, the Pistons came out and they was going shot for shot, man. They was giving it everything they got, especially Isaiah Stewart, because Deadman is not an easy task to deal with now that he has the ability to stretch the floor. So, the length alone is always going to be a situation. But Isaiah Stewart, for what it's worth, man, did what he did today, man. Gave you 14 rebounds today. You know what I'm saying? 7 points. He did shoot a 3-pointer today, and it went down. So he was 1 for 1 from there, 2 for 5 from the floor, 2 for 5 from the free throw line. So, like I said, Isaiah Stewart continues to try to assert himself a little bit more on the offensive end. That's a plus. That's beautiful. That's what we want to see in this development type of year. Cade Cunningham tonight, 4 points tonight for Cade Cunningham, but 10 assists. 10 assists, that comes from the double teaming and the triple teaming. Him and being a heady player that he is as a young player, realize, hey, I got to give it to my other guys, man. Let them get an opportunity, to try to carry this because they are all over me. Only shot the ball 4 times tonight, man. Ended with 4 points, man. 0 for 2 from 3. No free throws. He should have had some tonight, but, that's another topic. Them referees were terrible. Moving down the list, man, only 21 minutes played for Killian Hayes because he virtually did not play the entire first half, just about. But he ended with 11 points tonight. Also, for the free throw line, shot 4 attempts from the free throw line tonight, man. 4 for 4 from there, but made one of the biggest threes at the end of the game. But one of the things I wanted to point out too at the end of the game, made a lot of the most key defensive possessions. This is why he still maintains that starting spot. Even though he's not scoring 20, 30 points, he maintains it because of stuff like that. Those possessions in that fourth quarter were very important, where Killian was all over Kyle Lowry. He was definitely making some plays on the defensive end, man, and it helped them go ahead and sustain that lead that they had to come out with this victory. Diallo today played 30 minutes, 7 from 10 for the floor. Only shot the 3-pointer once, but 1 for 3 from the free throw line. So the Pistons really didn't shoot that well from the free throw line tonight. Besides Saddiq Bey and Killian Hayes, those were the only 2. So Diallo ended with 15 points, man, 7 rebounds, and he was an absolute stud in the first half, man. Driving to the basket, he makes it look so easy, man. He makes it look so easy driving to the basket, man. Dude has some crazy bounce, man. And has a knack to get into the basket. So, for what it's worth, the bench came in tonight and they were serviceable. You know what I'm saying? They came in and did what they had to do. Frank Jackson, 22 minutes tonight, 12 points. He was only 2 for 7 from the 3-point line, but he did knock down his free throws, 4 for 9 from the floor. Also, Corey Joseph, 4 for 9 from the floor for 9 points. So, Luka Garza got in for what it's worth, 7 minutes. And in those 7 minutes, Luka just plays, bro. It's what he does. That's why I love him. He just plays. You know what I'm saying? Whether he missed a shot or not, he still plays. That's what he did. He played hard tonight. He had, 5 points tonight in 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Trey Lyles tonight, 8 points, 6 rebounds tonight, and a block, 2 blocks, by the way. 2 blocks from Trey Lyles. 2. I am very happy about that. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it when you look at it end to end. Like I said, Saban Lee played 18 minutes, but he did not have a great shooting night. 3 points for him. He was 1 for 6 from the floor, 1 for 3 from the 3-point line. But one of his 3-pointers also was very big at a very big moment of the game where the Pistons needed him. So shout out to Saban Lee. We need that type of thing to close these games out. So the Pistons finally do that tonight, and I'm beside myself happy today, man, because I seen both of my teams. Do y'all understand where we are right now? Both of my teams today, the Lions and the Pistons, played from the beginning of the game to the end of the game. That probably was the most complete Lions game I've seen in years. Where they went from end to end. Do you understand me? Your young Pistons team just did the same thing. To break the losing streak that we were on, they took care of business tonight. They deserve that credit. This is a hell of a weekend, man. I know you guys are definitely excited, you know what I'm saying, just to see a win. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're going to the playoffs, but it felt like the playoffs because, dog it, we was getting tired of seeing them lose. You already know I'm not in the business of wins and losses, but it feels good when both of my teams win on the same day. When's the last time that any of us could say that? You know what I'm saying? So especially with both of our teams are raw, naturally rebuilding right now. Stripped all the way down to the bone. Both teams literally stripped everybody off of those rosters and started fresh. So both of our teams are in a raw rebuild right now. So when they get victories like this together, it's a celebration. Simple and plain. It's a celebration, man. They did what they needed to do tonight. So like I said, the thing with Saddiq Bey, this is the third game for him. Third game. A lot of people turn their backs on Saddiq Bey quickly. You know how the fan base is here in Detroit. It's horrible. They turn their backs on him quickly. 3 games consistently, he's been doing what he needs to do. And this is why I said those players, you know, if you see Saddiq Bey do this consistently for a long period of time, you wouldn't suffer as much if you lose a Jeremy Grant. If he's giving you anywhere between 20 to 30 points like this consistently, you wouldn't suffer as much losing a guy like Jeremy Grant. You'll be able to make that move and get some great things in return while his value is at its peak. So it's up to Troy Weaver. It's all up to Troy Weaver. If he decides to say Jeremy Grant is going to be a part of our future, which I have no problem with, I don't. But if he decides to say he's a part of the future, then he'll be a part of the future. But if not, while he's at his peak value and you say, hey, I'm seeing enough for Saddiq Bey to where I believe in another 2 to 3 years, he's going to be the guy that we want anyway. So why bring Jeremy Grant back? Troy Weaver has the opportunity to make that move. It's all up to him. Whatever he decides to do, whatever he sees, I'm flowing with it. I'm flowing. At this point, I'm trusting what he does. I'm trusting what he does. But as I said, as the fan base, you know, we tend to jump off the deep end a lot. We all know this. You know, even though it's 1 win today, like I said, this is not what this season is about. It's not about wins and losses. It feels good to get them. It really does. It feels good for the players to get them. But the development that I've seen out of these young guys to play, you know, from the beginning to the end and face turmoil, like for instance, Killian Hayes out the entire first half, but then comes in and still gives you 11 points and hit one of the biggest 3-pointers of the game. Played solid defense, man. Was able, you know, to contribute in one half. That type of stuff is what I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? It gives more and more confidence, man. More and more confidence. Cade learning that, listen, I'm truly an asset to this team. They are planning, they're game planning to double and triple team me at times. So I'm getting that respect already. So it's going to open the door for my teammates, because if they get going, it's only going to be a matter of time where that double and triple team and that ain't going to work. You're going to have to let them free. You know what I'm saying? So, with that said, man, you know, Pistons shot 46% from the floor tonight, man. They only shot 25% from 3 tonight, but they were still able to come out with a victory and get 100 points, man. That defense tonight held Miami to 90 points. They did not shoot the ball well tonight whatsoever, man, especially their main shooters out on the perimeter. They did have one guy, I forget his name, Strus, I believe it is. Strus was pretty solid tonight, man. 4 for 11. He did shoot 11 threes, but 4 for 11, man. Got to the free throw line. 24 points for him. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry, 19 points, man. Did not have a great night from 3-point land, period, or the floor. And you know who's responsible for that. So, you know, with that said, man, congratulations to Detroit Pistons. I was glad to see everybody that was in the house, from Juwan Howard to Izzo and the boys, man. We had some stars in the building and some teams in the building tonight, man. So everything just felt right this weekend. It was totally enjoyable. Let's enjoy it for the rest of this night, man, and we can go, into tomorrow morning really feeling good and holding our heads up high, man. So with that said, it's your boy King, Dilly. I'll be catching you guys in the next video, man. Y'all be safe.